And then you're playing, where, Zappa's this weekend?
Yeah, that's in Brooklyn. We play there a lot.
I've never been.
Never.
You should come.
Yeah, that'll be an
You haven't lived till you've gone to Brooklyn.
You find the crowd differs so much between one
Not
borough
now.
and the other? Not anymore.
Because everyone's
Not anymore.
exposed to new wave now.
It's everyone's going back and forth. So
You go to Heat and you go to Hurrah, and you ask people where they're from, and they're going to say Brooklyn, Queens,
Brooklyn,
Staten Island,
even Yonkers.
Westchester. They're all from the surrounding boroughs.
Do you find that the audiences are varying a lot between New York and the other cities you're playing in, like Boston and Toronto and Chicago?
Better.
What do you mean?
Well, in terms of musical awareness or what they're used to hearing.
Actually, yes. Yeah, because in New York, there's just people, you're bombarded with like so much, and out of town they pick at every one individually. They don't take it as a
And another thing, every town that we've been to and that we go to, everyone knows each other. The audience know every band personally, and every band knows every other band personally. Everyone is close friends, and everyone's been to school with each other. Like the clubs, like everyone knows each other.
Yeah, the whole scene is
so compact, and like everyone knows each other.
because there's one or two clubs in each city, the most.
Well, I didn't shave today.
Only a couple of
Have you ever thought of going into radio? Announcing?
Keep it up, yeah.
I've been busy today. I'm sorry. I would have shaved if I knew you were going to be here. Hello?
It's great. It sounds good. Yeah. This is
something that ties this band.
This is one of those wonderful decks. You have no controls on the mic, but what you
We're all
need to do is...
Italian.
She went out for
They're all
that.
from Iran.
Joe Poli and Joe.
And you're about to be deported back to
Joe
Eileen.
Uranus. Uranus then. Where's my glass?
Oh, this is it. What's your name again?
Take that.
Uranus.
We have a mystery drummer. He changes his
He
name.
changes his name every week. He doesn't like his name.
Right here.
What's the last name now?
Come on over.
Uranus. Uranus.
Some zodiac signs or something? So are you putting wine in somebody's coat?
Is that correct?
MIKI will drink.
Cocktail wine.
That's what I thought.
Is that like black and tan?
Thank you.
And she's
Remember MIKI's birthday party here?
she's going to bring out her camera and do a layout for Sherry Magazine. So we all get here under false pretenses tonight.
We're putting Jill Monroe on the cover of our single that we're recording
Are you
Friday.
kidding? Oh, she'll be so happy.
Because it's called B-Movies, and she's going to be like dressed up as Barbarella.
She is a
The only thing is that she disappeared for a week, and I don't have her number.
I thought you meant one of the characters that
Joe Monroe?
No, I know.
She was showing to me last night.
Jill's up to the rat.
No,
Syncopation.
It's a picture of us with Jill and Wayne. It isn't the same thing, just a picture.
Oh,
And it
really?
has another
Who sent
picture of
it?
Jill. I know, I'll find it.
Where is it? Cherry?
That
Oh,
one?
no, some guy was at Max's taking pictures
Some punk magazine
that night.
from Florida.
That,
The picture.
There's a
Really?
picture of us.
that one in the
With
dressing
both?
room, right? That one in the dressing room.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I remember there was a guy
What did it
there.
say?
It's just.
Where'd you see it?
Kathy showed it to me. It was in a magazine. I'll get it.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
People from other clubs will see us and they'll offer us, to play at their club. Also, people that we meet while we're playing in other cities give us names of other clubs to play at in another city that they're from, So, like, right at this point, I could book a tour of America, go back and forth from each coast, which we should be doing, but, we basically, like, just go one show at a time. We'll go out to Canada, come right back, go Detroit, come right back, 1 or 2 shows, so it's a crowd.
What about bands that are coming out of other cities and are trying to break in New York? What kind of an approach can they have to come here where they can make expenses but yet get
That's an exception
most
because
exposure?
that's an exception because a lot of bands have been coming from other cities and playing here, and you just open the paper, you'll see them all the time that you know who they are, and they can play Hurrah's one night, Max is like 2 nights later, and C.B.G.B.'s 2 nights after that. So I don't think it holds for other bands. They just feel they have the monopoly on you because you're a New York band and you need to work in New York if you're, if you live here to play. So that's why every club, wherever we play, has, or every town has an album like that featuring like 10 of the local groups. It started from Max's and C.B.G.B's who put out the first ones in like '76. And every city has been picking up on that, and they do really well because everyone on the scene buys it, and all the bands promote it by playing in their town. But the Max's album and the C.B.G.B's album, when they both came out, they were popular all over through like, you know, the distributors and all over America, underground America, and in Europe. Yeah.
Starting
Definitely,
promotion-wise,
totally.
you feel it's important anyway.
It's the best thing you can do.
Yes, it is.
Even if you were
That's
doing it
good
for
advice,
free.
then.
It's good.
Right, because it's important to get
Totally.
exposure,
I
right?
mean, you know, it's phenomenal when a band does start out brand new, year one, and starts making money. A band doesn't make money for years. It's impossible.
With recording
With
contract.
recording contracts and all that.
Oh yeah, so like at this point you could, you know, you're known, you're getting written up in papers, you're a celebrity in cities, like on whatever scene it's touching the record. So if you're getting so much for doing so little, you know. And
But usually we get there, say the day before we're doing the show, and they'll be at all the record stores, local record stores in town. And, you know, yeah. And
Through the distributors like
yeah, and sometimes we
people
bring
like
them to
Jim
stores.
know the hot stores in each city.
And sometimes we find stores that don't have it, and we give them some.
Do you
That's the
ever
thing.
make an appearance in a store? Is that worth your while? Is that far-fetched?
No, not yet, not yet.
Why not
We
yet?
do go to the stores though, and we have a good time when we're there. They all know us, and then there's all people there, and you know the whole.
We like
going
going
to the store.
Yeah.
Now, Joe,
Get out of here!
What they did last night.
Yeah, we all do. Yeah.
It's part of it.
We
I
did
mean,
them in the band one time in Boston.
Yeah.
when you put out
We did
so
single,
when you
There's
put
an
out
Art.
your own single, you put up say $1,000. You
Right.
go into a studio, you put it out, you get a master,
You
you
get,
get so many things printed, and then what happens?
well, you get your,
Go on, no.
well, you
go
get your, you know, you pay so much money and you press it up. Then no, you pay so much money, you get it done, and then you press it up, right? And then you make your sleeves. I don't know. Is this being taped?
Go.
You know.
it's just like, you know, musicians are there to put out the music, but there's people out there, they don't work with big record companies or anything like that, and they want to be able to get into the actual packaging of a record. You know, it's a whole field in itself.
I mean,
so.
everyone.
And also, I also would like to talk a little bit about things. Mickey and I were talking about music and rock and roll, however you want to call it, has a great image of being all fun and games. You know, a lot of people join bands because they think they're going to get laid more. You know, they think they get better clothes.
I don't want any disease.
It's just the opposite.
Okay, you know, that it's another version of the American dream. You know, that you get girls, you get money, you get fast cars, and you get and all the drugs you want.
It's heartbreak.
And you get
that's
to
all it is.
travel, and it's all heartbreak. I know. No.